Something I don't know, I'm in the game right now, so I cannot check that. You should see it in the rewards. Let me first fix the game. Fenrir should be blue. And so you can check the amount. Of course you won the trivia, which was equivalent to 15,000. You didn't pick anything for that, so you can take that off from the price. So if it's 50,000, you will need 35 at least. Then you can choose whatever you want from the games that are actually written here. There is no Castle Strike, but we can of course discuss that. Yeah, so Fenrir going for Deformer, building Hive immediately. Pepsi going for Barracks, so no quick expansions again. We see interesting strategies from Pepsi in this tournament. Yeah, he was going for Elven Rangers and also some other interesting strategies in different games, so I'm expecting him to go for something a little bit different again. Fenrir usually just spams ton of Hive Stingers. Pretty much similar every game. He will probably not go for Nightmares again, since he was not too happy about them last time. Didn't really work for him. But we can definitely expect probably some Avengers, maybe flying units, we'll see.
Upgrade complete, my lord. Building complete, my lord.
Yeah, so we'll see if they will go to the underground, maybe try to pick up some of the warehouses that we saw in the game before. Actually Fenrir was taking them, so I'm expecting him to do the same. We'll see if Pepsi will also go for that. We see 3 hives immediately, so once again, as I said, he will most likely go for Hive Stinger spam. Pepsi actually not making any units. That's interesting. He has ton of resources. He's going for Elven Sanctuary. Okay, so this is something we also already saw from him. He just wants to go for Valkyries immediately. I mean, with this position, maybe I would just build the Sanctuaries like way back there. But to be honest, at the same time, I could just go for expansion instead. Yeah, so Fenrir has this circle here, but we can see he doesn't reach the expansion or the main base, so he doesn't really see anything. But at least he would see if the enemy was attacking. Unless he goes through the underground, which we can actually see Pepsi is doing with just one swordsman here. Fenrir will try to take this, but I think the Scarabs will actually, or Scrappers will destroy this. Yeah, the big one has ton of damage, so he's going to lose this. He's going to actually get the value of the Stinger probably back, even if he loses it, also with ton of wood. Yeah, so this wood is really good for the start of the game, but he's not going to be able to hold it.
We must build more farms.
The swordsman is actually scouting here, just checking the expansion. Fenrir is also coming here, checking this expansion. But not really scouting the main base of Pepsi, where he is building his infrastructure for the Valkyries. So yeah, we see one tower. Of course, this is well protected now. He kinda blocked this gold field a little bit, but it won't be a problem. This tower should kill this Hive Stinger, so he won't scout anything in the back. But there is no expansion, and he actually saw these buildings. So now I think he will start preparing for the air, even though he doesn't even have incubator yet, so he cannot do anything. He actually decided to go for Soul Trap, so maybe he didn't even check these buildings. Now he's going for incubators, so we'll see if maybe he also built some towers. Yeah, one lightning spire. But 2 Valkyries are already being produced and they can kill 1 tower, so he will definitely need to start producing some high speeders really quickly. Maybe upgrade his deformer, make few more towers. Yeah, here is a temple, another farm. Yeah, this tower is of course really well protected, so that is definitely not gonna die. We see Fenrir going for this warehouse again, just to get some extra resources. Yeah, right now he has control of both of the ruined towers in the middle. So he's going to see the Valkyries, but he cannot do anything about it. His incubator is still not finished. And now the Valkyries are flying there. Fenrir is retreating with everything, but that won't really change much.
Building complete, my lord.
Yeah, but 3 hive spitters are being produced at the same time. Of course, Valkyries are much stronger. Actually, he's killing the units instead. That's not too smart, I would say. He should be focusing on the buildings, or at least villagers. The singers are not dangerous in any way when he doesn't have anything. I mean, Valkakun and Metamorphosis, which is going to take a ton of time. Yeah, now we upgraded the Deformer. That will be a problem. But he can probably outrange it, destroy this tower. Yeah, but now the Hive Spitters are up, so I don't think he can push this. Valkyries are stronger than Hive Spitters. But of course he will be producing them much quicker, they are cheaper. And he also has the tower and Deformer, so I think Pepsi kinda failed the strategy here. First of all, of course the Hive Stinger that scouted, this was the problem. But then he shouldn't have flew through the middle where he was spotted, and he should have immediately went here, destroyed the tower and then killed the Hive Spitters one by one. Also destroyed the Deformer. Instead of that he was just killing some Hive Stingers there, that was not really giving him any value. And right now, of course, Fenrir will just focus on full anti-air. I will lose the scouting towers. Pepsi is also going for expansion, but Fenrir is trying to make a push here. With some underground rush, or maybe he wants to take the warehouse on the other side, even though he didn't take this one yet. So I don't think so. And so Pepsi will also check this location just for the expansion. We'll see what Fenrir will try to figure out here. He has Valkakun, but it's not really going for Metamorphosis yet. Even though it costs 50 gems, so he was not able to make it before. He's also not making any Hive Guards. So just relying on Hive Spitters, 1 tower and 1 charged Deformer. But he can definitely lose some Harvesters here. Now the Hive Stingers are in his town. He has 1 tower there, but that can still get attacked. The villagers will die here pretty quickly. So I mean, Pepsi is really in a really bad situation. I don't know if he escaped with some peasants to Zone, but probably not too many. And Fenrir is actually also going to get this expansion as well. So even though he killed only like half of the peasants, or 60%, he's also going to destroy this, so that's going to be even more value for him. Perhaps he'll need to bring another peasant here and it will just slow down the process overall. But we see Pepsi taking one of the towers, so at least he will have some information, and now as you can see when Fenrir's town is a little bit bigger, you can actually see part of it when you take a look on the circle. And Pepsi will finish this really soon. Right now we see just a ton of Hive Spitters, no Hive Stingers left for Fenrir. He's also making a Dimension Gate, so potentially wants to make some Stalkers to kill the Valkyries. He's making Metamorphosis after he sacrificed all of his Stingers. But okay, he's making new ones. I'm expecting Astral Node now, but to be honest, he doesn't have any resources for that, so I'm not sure what is the plan with the Dimension Gate there. His Spitters are going to underground, he still didn't take the warehouses. Valkyries are going for a push, which is not really going to be stopped by anything. They have Bless and there is just nothing to actually fight them. Even though the Metamorphosis is actually already upgraded, so now we can use the Hive Stingers, but there is just not too many of them. These guys will just die. But this Deformer is definitely dealing at least some damage here, and mainly the slow. We see Swordsman here, actually Peasant going for another expansion, okay. Or at least some towers maybe in the underground, so Fenrir doesn't expand there. Yeah, Pepsi just checked this location, of course, or both of them. And now the Hive Spitters emerged in the town of Pepsi, but he has 2 towers here now. We can also repair them, which he's going to do. He has a ton of time to retreat, and as I said, Valkyries are stronger than Hive Spitters. They have same damage and more HP. They have 1 less armor, but that's not that big of a difference. Also he can heal, and he even has more of them, I think. Okay, but mainly Fenrir doesn't have expansion, so he just won't be able to get enough resources. Pepsi doesn't really care about the barracks. Even though he needs them to create more rolling sanctuaries, but he can just rebuild that, that's not a problem. This is quite strong, of course, but there is still that tower. It's going to kill the Stingers pretty easily.
Building complete, my lord.
And so now he's getting full value of that tower attack. Better will try to focus it down, maybe. Probably not. He's not really bringing any more units. He already built the astronaut there, but you don't see a single stalker. And you need multiple of them to actually make them effective. They have splash damage. And basically all units of Fenrir right now. We have 60 population against 20, so that's a huge lead for Pepsi. Still having the expansion. I think he can probably go finish Fenrir here. We don't even see a single stalker being produced. Just more and more stingers. Which are actually pretty decent against Valkyries, but of course that is not going to work when he has 2 incomes. And he already lost all of his units. So he's going for 1 stalker now, but still at half population. Not even trying to get expansion. So Pepsi just waited for full heal on all of his units. Now he's just going to rush it here. Or maybe he's just checking the expansion still. Doesn't want to overcommit, even though there is nothing to be afraid of. When they actually try to make 2 upgrades in astronaut, immediately remove them. But yeah, Pepsi will probably go at least for some harassment on harvesters. Now we see damage upgrade for stalkers when he has only 1 stalker. Doesn't even have wood to create more of them, it costs 50 wood each. But yeah, I think he can definitely kill this. Stingers are not bad, but they're pretty squishy. It's only 10 damage, or 11 now, against 19. The attack speed I think is pretty similar, maybe Stingers a little bit quicker.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, so Pepsi will probably go heal again because he doesn't want to risk anything, but outside of that I'm pretty sure this is GG. Perhaps even making a few more towers just to be on the safe side. I don't know what they are doing here, but okay. When they're not even producing anymore. And calling it GG, so he'll probably leave. Blaming Urakar for illegal gambling. And he left. So Pepsi is the winner of this game. Let's check the results. It was pretty one-sided. 54 kills, only 8 losses. Reverted numbers on Fenrir's side. 20 largest army on both sides. The experience was also on the side of Pepsi. Fenrir actually had one more research, but that didn't really affect anything, and actually it was probably for the Stalker, as I mentioned. And the research is pretty similar, but Pepsi had way more gems and wood. Fenrir was really starving on wood. I'm not sure what he was doing there with his harvester there, but Maybe he got killed. He didn't remake it for some time, I'm not sure.